Guys, what's up? Landon here, Linework Bucket Products. If you guys like this kind of content, give us a like, follow, and share. We got some pretty good stuff. Today we're going to be doing a cutover on a neutral that's on the field side, and we're going to be transferring it over to the road side. Pretty simple project, yet this is something that you'll end up doing quite a bit, especially if you're doing blue sky or maintenance work. So the first thing you want to do is you want to mac this thing out. And so when you mac it out, you want to put it on the road side, and you also want to use a mac that is very comparable, that can carry the same amount of amps that the neutral that is up there right now. So we got a 1-aught neutral. It's an ACSR, so we're using a number 4 copper jumper. It's about the same amperage that you can utilize from both of them. So we're using number 4 hard drawn copper max with aluminum hotline clamps. It's just a curly mac. So once you get your mac on, you want to go ahead and put your hoist on the very outside of your project, of your work area. That way everything's in control. So you don't want the mac to be outside of the hoist. That way something, God forbid, happens, then the mac is still in control in between the hoist and grips. So once you get that done, you want to cut as close as you can to the automatics and get rid of all the old connections and stuff. Less connections the better. That's less opportunities for the wire to fail. And then we're going to go ahead and sleeve these automatics on and put this new wire in. You got to be careful. You don't want to put the automatic in line with the pole, because then you're going to end up putting a hand tie on or preform, and the preform is going to bump right up on that automatic, and you don't want that, because the whole purpose of an automatic is for there to be tension on the automatic to hold the wire up. So get that automatic away from the pole and let it be on its own. The other thing that you'll see down the road is I should have put the connection on the wire. I got a 379, I believe it is, or a 289 connection that'll be putting on this triplex to this 1-aught. I should have done that first prior to tying it in, because it will cause the wire to bird cage. So you got the automatic, and then you have that neutral tie, and they'll be on the wire, and then you're going to make a connection. Well, then you'll notice, once you get a little experience out in the field, or a lot of you guys already have the experience, that wire does bird cage and it looks like a bag of shit. So make sure we make all connections prior to tying it in. And I messed that up on this one. But anyways, once you get everything cleaned up, you go ahead and you'll start putting everything back together. You put that wire in that clevis, you put the spool in, and then you'll do a neutral tie. This is aluminum tie, so you'll stirrup it. And then you'll go ahead and tie it in. A 3-2-3 is what I'm doing. And then you clip it off. And then if there's any kind of other neutral connections that might be there that you can make, go ahead and make them. You got some triplex here that's been abandoned. Go ahead and make that neutral up. Any kind of bond to the ground or the neutral system on an overhead line is a good thing to have. Any kind of grounding system needs to be bonded. So anyway, that's what I got. I appreciate you guys' business, and we'll see you soon.